I will record a video today after 12-hour shift. Um, food, bed, no, food, make sandwiches, make video because I have to keep posting videos. Subscribers have gone up and also my monthly total is going up. So that's kind of cheering me up because I do definitely want to change my job. And I've got 11 reasons why, which I'm going to list shortly. Yeah. Because we're tight at the caravan, I'm putting on a soup, 12-hour soup mix for tomorrow. I managed to get that for 25 pence. And I've got a bunch of different sort of beef thingamajig, blah, 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 gravy pots and lentils and stuff. And I'm going to put it all together and flick it on before I go tomorrow so that when I get home tomorrow, it's going to be awesome. So dinner wasn't as expected. I forgot to get water. So I can't prepare my soup stuff for tomorrow. And can't have a drink. Got milk, but it means walking down to the bottom there. My legs are already killing. And also I'm frustrated that I should have already got that sorted out, so I kind of don't want to even take a walk down there just to get it. Although I probably could. I think that's the problem with me, is that doing all this stuff within the hours that I've got, it feels really, really tight, and I'm just defiant against pushing myself when it comes to not having that a bit of free time. I don't know why. It's weird, isn't it? I should just put my boots on and go get some water. But I could have got the water as I come through the gate because I got it in the car. All I need to do is stop for a minute and fill it up. So that's frustrated me a little bit. But I swapped having doing the soup and all that stuff, and I made some noodles with a satay sauce, like a peanut sauce, with some of the Polish smoked pork loin. So I actually fried that off, and it was really nice. So I've had something to eat, and now I've just got to make sandwiches for tomorrow, and then I might watch the first episode of Breaking Bad because I've never seen it. And yes, I know, weird that I've never seen it. And then I will record this other video about 11 reasons why I have to get out of this 12-hour session shift job. I'm determined to record this video, even though I should be asleep by now because it's like way after 10 and I normally go to sleep at 9:30. I'm going to quickly run through the 11 things. First thing, 12-hour shifts. Oh my God. It's not the actual work for the 12 hours. Being on your feet for 12 hours, yeah, admittedly, you do get breaks and stuff. The pure amount of time that it takes up half of a day and then try and do stuff afterwards is impossible. So that's the first thing, 12-hour shifts. I've got to try and get that down to 8 at least. Every time I do another bit, I'm stopping and starting it. Another thing, second thing, is I have no outside world contact throughout the day. I have no mobile phone, no connectivity. You're not allowed to have a phone or anything to connect to the internet over those 12 hours. I could go out at break or lunch and go and get my iPad and do it, but I have to get back in. And then sometimes, even if I do get in, I get locked out by electronics card system, because the electronic card system has a bit of a panic over people who go less than 15 minutes, and then there's a 15-minute wait that you have to do. Third thing, cardboard boxes. I kind of don't want to ever see another cardboard box as long as I live. I think I've seen enough cardboard boxes. Okay, number 4. What was number 4? Alright, number 5 was scanners and batteries. So one of the biggest problems about the job is that you have to have a mad panic in the morning to get a battery for your scanner, and you need the scanner to be able to do the job. So if you get a crap battery, then you have a crap day because you have to look around the whole of the building looking for batteries, which is just mayhem. So yeah, you have to have somebody run in and help you get a battery and a fairly decent gun. Make sure your gun works as well, the laser and everything else. So that's a huge thing. I think that was 5, 6, maybe this is 6. On recall, on put away, not recall, and maybe the grid as well. Maybe the grid not so much. Sounds like characters and places out of Tron, and I guess it is in some ways. Put away, you can walk up to about 25 miles a day. So over 4 days, 100 miles, which I am okay walking, but my circulation is crazy cray, and walking 100 miles over 4 days, I definitely feel it, which is good for exercise. But it's kind of, I would only walk 100 miles in 4 days if I was doing it for charity, or if I was like hiking or some stuff. So like it's, yeah, it's different. Let's put it that way. So number 7, I guess what's happening now is the fact that I get back, I've got 2 hours before I go to bed, but actually I've gone over it tonight because I was determined to get this video done, and I watched an episode of a new series of something I want to watch. So it's kind of like, I don't want to go straight into tomorrow, otherwise that 12 hours is really 24 hours. Another thing I was going to say, which I've totally forgot because I'm tired. Hang on, let me have a look. Okay, next thing, I think it was 8, maybe 8. If I don't do my sandwiches or my pack up or my food for the next day, there's a petrol station next door, but I don't normally have the money for that. So I have to make my sandwiches. If I don't make my sandwiches at night, I have to get up at 5:30. And people are like, so what, get up. Like, everybody has got a job and just get on with it, blah, blah, blah. That's fine. But like me at 5:30 in the morning making sandwiches is not a good look. And I don't recommend anybody to get up at 5:30 regardless, any shift pattern. But yeah, I'm just moaning, aren't I? I guess. These last few, I just really dislike the idea that for 12 hours there may be some kind of zombie outbreak or world event, or my daughter needs me or I need her, and I have no comms of the outside world. I have no idea what's going on. I just don't want to die in a warehouse. And I'm sorry, people who work in warehouses all over the world, but 12 hours a day, you just, it's a lot to barter with. And the likely event that something happens that you're inside of a warehouse. And if it's some kind of outbreak, you're in there with lots of zombies. Although there is forklift trucks, so that could be handy to like lop heads off zombies, I guess. Not that there would be zombies. The other thing was creativity. I feel like every single day I'm losing a bit of my creativity working there. So I just have to find something else to do. Last two things, 10 and 11. I miss working on my creative projects. I really miss working on my stuff, and I know that it doesn't necessarily pay the same kind of regular money, but I do miss it, and I do miss having kind of, freedom for expression. And I have been making a hell of a lot of notes, like without using my computer. I've been making a stupid amount of notes. But yeah, I kind of miss doing my own projects. What was the final thing? Hang on, I'm gonna have to look. Sorry. Oh, the final thing, which should have been actually somewhere near the start. So number 11 is the radio. The radio is like some kind of audio water torture for your ears, if that makes any sense. There should be an EU regulation against the amount of times a person should be able to listen to one track 8 times a day or 10 times a day. And it's like 80s music, but middle of the road kind of people ringing in, and just this inane banter. And it's like they've got a license for only a short period of time in the 80s as well. It's like not the best 80s tracks. And I will hear what I heard today tomorrow again in the morning. So it's kind of like programming. I feel like I'm being programmed. So yeah, it's coming up to probably 8-10 minutes, and I can't believe you watched all this, but I know I look like a bit of a what do you call it, worm, one of those like silkworms. But I'm going to bed. I have to go to bed because I'm up in about 6 hours, 7 hours. 2 more days to go after this, and then 4 days off again. If anybody wants to give me a creative job of around £300 a week, I can come working anywhere at this moment in time. Please hire me. I'm losing the will to live. I'll speak to you soon. Speak to you tomorrow. Thanks for all the new subscribers. Cool stuff coming soon, like the Wi-Fi, the network stuff in the caravan. And I should get my new WiMAX aerial thing this weekend. So I'll be doing some long-range Wi-Fi testing real soon. I'll catch up with you tomorrow.